never been married, but we were engaged. We were going to get married. It seemed like everything was going well. At the last minute, she got cold feet. It was just too much pressure, too much, period. And I can understand. I probably didn't understand the commitment that we were looking, that I was about to get into as much as I probably now I know, obviously more, but I understand. I can understand now, looking backwards, for some of her fears and concerns, and I'm pretty sure I had to some degree at that time too. We weren't really ready. Now I can look back and say, no, we weren't really ready. But what she did at that time is she disappeared. I got a phone call from her mom saying, "You guys just run off and go over the weekend. You're not in trouble. It's not a bad thing. The family's not upset. It's just want to know. You guys went off together, did a little bit back married. Is she with you?" And the answer was no. No, she isn't here this weekend. I thought she was home. Thought everything was fine. She goes, no. I don't know where she is. She's been gone for 3 days. That was bad. And I freaked out. And I went immediately, tried to search around for her, tried family, looking for her, everything you can think of, trying to find out if she got kidnapped, if she got killed, anything that might have happened. And mind you, back in 1987, that's during the middle of the crackhead epidemic, which was huge at the time. So it was not unusual for some crackhead to walk on up and kill somebody in the Bronx. That wasn't an unusual occurrence, or for women to be kidnapped in 1987 in the Bronx during the crackhead. These weren't things that they were things that happened every day. So there's legit concern whether she's alive or dead. And we had no answer. Obviously, I went. That was very depressing. Pretty much put me in a massive depression. My fiance disappeared on the face of the earth. Family knows nothing. Massive depressing. About 3 months later, my fiance called me up. Said she was alive. I'm like, what the hell just happened? She's like, she's alive, she's okay, don't worry. I can reach out to her family, let them know that she's alive. She just had to get away. Which I did. Then she hung up. She was on a payphone, hung up. I know, we didn't have cell phones then. Cell phones, she was on a payphone. And she hung up. This, of course, I shared with her family, my family, which was, great news. She's alive. Not great news. What the hell happened? Why did she run away? As it turns out, moving through the story faster, I find out eventually that she got scared. She ran away with a guy who I thought was my friend. I was the best man at his wedding. This is how close this guy was. I was his best man at his wedding. And she had run off with him, left his wife, he had a bad marriage, left with my fiance, and was living with some of his family in the Bronx. I really nearly killed him. I was really close to killing that man. I haven't talked to him since. Eric knows this. You know this, Eric. Don't ever let me see you. I was really livid at him. I've never forgiven him. I don't think I ever will forgive him. Purposely. Because he talked to me through the 3 months. Throughout that 3-month period, he was in touch with me. And he didn't tell me the truth. So that was a very dark period. in my life. A lot of people, first time people are hearing this, but very few people haven't lived around me who weren't alive and in my circle of friends in the 90s. If you weren't one of them, this is the first time most people have probably ever heard this. Not a story I like to share. Bad memories. But I share it with you today, specifically because that is one of several of the low points in my life. One of the great difficulties, challenges I've had to live. And it's enough to break a person. Absolutely. That could break any. Damn near broke me. Real close. On a lot of ways. I could have gone to jail for life if I did in fact kill Eric, which I was considering. But I didn't. Um, but it did break. Partially because I have friends. Partially because I centered myself and I kept moving forward. I realigned, reassessed, and realigned my life. I kept moving forward. Found a new purpose in my life and moved forward. It was not easy. It was not fun. And the memory isn't great. But I say that to you now because I have been home. Because I have had some great tragedies in my life. And I'm not the only one. Many people have had tragedies as bad or worse, outcomes as bad or worse. And we can survive that. You can survive that. If you are going through great difficulty right now in your life, like some of the things I've gone through, like some of the things I've shared with you guys, don't just suffer. Take a moment to reassess your life, to reconfirm, refocus, and reach out to others. Whether that means reach out to the suicide hotline, reach out to the substance abuse hotline, reach out to the women's health hotline. These hotlines exist. They're there 24 hours a day. They're there to hear your voice and to help. Go to them if you don't want to talk to your friends, if you don't want to talk to your people close to you because you're embarrassed, you're afraid, you're nervous, whatever the reason may be. Fantastic. Reach out to these organizations and talk to someone. If it's nothing else to just let off the steam. I have a friend right now, today, who just got in touch with me. They had to let off. I have a couple of friends who reached out to me within the last couple of months, and they're like, you know what? I need to blow up. I need to just yell at somebody. I just need to get this off my chest. I'm going through things in life, family, my business. I need somebody to just hear me out. Not to judge me, not to pick on me. I just need to get this out. I'm like, that's what I'm here for, bro. Just hit me with it. Tell me whatever it is. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to pick on you. I've had enough screw ups in my life. I had enough problems in my life. I get it. So just hit me with